Hello guys and welcome to all those training to become Super Saiyans. This is Revolution. On today's video, what we are going to be discussing is Gohan's potential. Now in Dragon Ball Z, Gohan ended the series as the most powerful non-fused character. That includes Super Saiyan 3 Goku, even Majin Vegeta, and even Super Buu. A foe so fearsome that Super Saiyan 3 Goku had reservations about fighting him. Goku knew he didn't stand a chance, yet Gohan wiped the floor with him. Buu felt he had to absorb Gotenks just to beat Gohan. But with the inception of Dragon Ball Super and the introduction of God Ki and the forms that come with it, Gohan has fell down the pecking order. Because of Gohan's lack of warrior spirit, Gohan hasn't trained to keep his body up to scratch to what it needs to be, whereas the likes of Goku, Vegeta, and even Piccolo have continued their training. Gohan chose the life of a scholar and chose to be a father to his kids, which isn't a bad thing, but of course, in the pecking order of strongest characters, it's going to do you no favours. And that came to fruition in the ROF saga when Gohan was literally fodder to a final form Frieza. Not even golden Frieza, just final form Frieza. For long-time fans of Gohan, this was the low point. But of course, with the inception of the Tournament of Power, Gohan, with the help of Piccolo, has refound his ultimate form and his warrior spirit. And it seems that he is stronger than ever. Now, it's never been undeniable about his potential. Even before the God of Destruction tournament between Universe 6 and Universe 7, Vegeta, even after unlocking Godly Essence on his own and also unlocking the Super Saiyan Blue form, still credits Gohan with having the most latent ability. So what is Gohan's most powerful form, if you could actually call it that? Well, his ultimate form is his most powerful form, and I'm going to go over a few models in a moment to make comparisons to the Super Saiyan form and why the ultimate form is more powerful. So Gohan unlocked the ultimate form initially back in the Buu saga when the Elder Kai was released from the Z Sword and in effect unlocked all Gohan's potential. Now the Elder Kai states that it is releasing all the user's latent ability at once, so there is no need for this Super Saiyan transformations. Now the Super Saiyan transformations drain stamina a lot quicker than when you use your initial energy from your base. Now the image on your screen right now isn't to be taken so literally. It's not an accurate scale of how much power each version has. It's basically just a figurative demonstration. So take the size of these circles with a pinch of salt. Anyhow, on the left we have pre-potential unlocked Gohan, and as you can see his base is tiny. Now those Super Saiyan forms amplify your base power. They are multipliers of base, and we have Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, and I've even stuck on angered Super Saiyan 2 Gohan because, let's face it, Saiyans tend to get a bit more powerful when somebody really irks them. But to use all that power at once, it takes transformations, which are stamina draining. But with the ultimate form, as you can see on your right, it's literally just your base power. You can use all that power at once without these stamina draining issues. Now, that ultimate Gohan circle is pretty much the same size as the angered Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. But actually, in the Z Saga, we saw Gohan actually become more powerful than that against Super Buu, because an angered Super Saiyan 2 Gohan would have stood no chance against Super Buu. Now, in episode 88, something surprising happened, and a lot of Dragon Ball power scalers, including myself, thought before episode 88 that you could stack Super Saiyan on top of your ultimate form. I still do believe that is the case, and I'll get to that in just a moment. But what we saw in episode 88 was Gohan go from Super Saiyan 1 to Super Saiyan 2, then to the ultimate form, as if it was like the third transformation in the line of transformations. But I argue through training with Piccolo and powering up to such a degree, he refound the sensation, whatever that is, that allowed him to refine his ultimate form. So it's kind of like a power down to power up scenario. But then we go to episode 90 of Dragon Ball Super, and in his fight with his father Goku, Goku mentions, "Why don't you turn Super Saiyan?" Now, I've mentioned this many times in my videos before. Goku was there when Gohan initially got the Ultimate Gohan form. He knows exactly what it is. But Goku, pretty much a pioneer of the Super Saiyan transformations, still believes Gohan in his Ultimate form can turn Super Saiyan. So I believe the Super Saiyan stack is still possible. but Gohan wants to use a different method. And I believe that method is down to basically increasing your base without the need to use transformations, simply because the stamina issues won't take place and you can fight without worrying about stamina, as often happens in Dragon Ball. But let's move on to what Gohan is comparing against in Dragon Ball Super, and that are these God transformations. Let's go to Goku. Now, we have on the left Goku at the end of Z, just after he fought Kid Buu. Goku was able to transform into a Super Saiyan 3. That was his most powerful form. Now guys, remember, these circles aren't to scale in terms of how much difference there actually are. So don't go measuring these circles. But what we have in the picture on the right is when Goku initially got the Super Saiyan God transformation that he got from the Super Saiyan God ritual. Now, this Super Saiyan God form against Beerus proved to be the most powerful Saiyan form we'd seen yet. It far surpassed Ultimate Gohan. So why is it that eventually Ultimate Gohan could compete with a Super Saiyan Blue Goku in episode 90 of Dragon Ball Super? A lot of people would argue that Goku was holding back, as he often does, and I do believe that could be partly the case. But let's look at Gohan on the left, his different method. Now, if Gohan keeps increasing his base, his circle is going to get bigger and there is going to be no stamina drain at all. But as you see on the right, this is actually Goku post episode 88. And you could even say post episode 104, because in episode 104 we learnt that the Super Saiyan God transformation was still utilizable. And of course, the Super Saiyan transformation on top of Super Saiyan God makes Super Saiyan Blue, but once again, that's a transformation, stamina draining. But Gohan, by increasing his base, is literally increasing his circle, closing in on the power of a Super Saiyan God Goku. Maybe he's actually stronger than that. We don't really know the fruition of that battle in episode 9, so we don't know who was holding back and what not. So maybe Ultimate Gohan has already surpassed God Goku. But remember guys, in episode 104 we learnt that Super Saiyan God is faster than the Super Saiyan forms, but it drains more stamina than even the regular Super Saiyan forms do. And if the regular Super Saiyan forms burn through stamina quicker than your base, then Super Saiyan God burns through it even faster. And then obviously Super Saiyan Blue, which is Super Saiyan stacked on top of Super Saiyan God, burns stamina even quicker than that, as confirmed by Whis and Beerus in episode 104. And then of course we know that Goku can utilize the Kaioken technique, which drains stamina even faster. But obviously Goku is stronger than Gohan right now, but Gohan, by sticking to his method in the long run, has more potential than Gohan because there are no stamina issues and his power will just keep increasing. He is not relying on transformations, as Elder Kai and Whis have both warned Goku and Vegeta that they are too reliant on Super Saiyan transformations. They have become so reliant on their transformations and use them so often that they neglect training their base. Remember, Super Saiyan is just a multiplier of base. So this is why I believe in the long run, Gohan has more potential than Goku, who always seems to break his own limits. So his potential seems almost boundless, yet Gohan still has more potential than him because he uses a smarter method. Now, what is interesting is that at the end of episode 90, after Blue Kaioken Goku defeated Ultimate Gohan, Goku said to Gohan, "Let's go together." Now, that is almost an acknowledgement that Gohan's method is a smart method and that maybe Goku is taking some notice. And then, of course, we had Elder Kai mention that he could unlock Goku's potential. Now, these seem like a lot of foreshadowings. So my prediction, and remember guys, just a prediction, is that Goku's Limit Breaker Super Saiyan Beyond form is going to be an amalgamation of God Ki and the Ultimate form. Now, for Gohan in particular, a lot of people wonder whether he'll get the God transformations eventually. I believe he will, but it will be through that different method that we keep talking about. And then add on top of that, Gohan's anger issues when somebody really pushes him are incredibly extreme. Now we saw Vegeta have a rage out moment against Beerus in the Battle of God Saga. A lot of people call that the Quake of Fury. And I liken that to Trunks' Super Saiyan Ikari rage form that we saw in the Future Zamasu saga. Now just imagine if somebody irks Gohan right now with his base being as strong as it is. He could potentially, with his warrior spirit, considering he can still technically stack Super Saiyan on top, an anger-induced, rage-induced Gohan could be an extremely powerful person. So this is why I believe Gohan has the most potential in Dragon Ball Super. If you agree or disagree, let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Do you think that Gohan could come out of the Tournament of Power as the most powerful character? He is, after all, at the end of the outro video with Goku. And will we ever get to see Gohan utilize God Ki? Let me know in the comment section. If you like my videos, make sure you smash that like button with a big bang attack. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I have content coming out almost daily. I have a very diverse library full of content. I'm sure you'll find something you enjoy. Remember one very important final message. If you stay calm in any vexing situation, you will never, ever become a Super Saiyan. Make sure you click that subscribe button to make sure you get all my latest content straight to your account as soon as it's released. And here are some more videos from my library, which I'm sure you will all enjoy.